everybody, it's Backwards Star Galactica. I'm Jesse, that's Wilder. We're here to tell you about the show Battlestar Galactica, but we're watching it backwards. You know the deal. Let's get into it.
That wasn't your worst.
It's pretty, I thought it was actually like if I was trying. You know I tried.
Yeah, maybe apply that strategy of trying or caring at all to the rest of this podcast.
Yeah. Well, I do sort of carry the team, so I don't know what you're referring to, but...
Good, not disagree more. Welcome to the show, The Woman King. Now...
That's the episode title. I want to make sure that everyone knows that that's what the episode is titled.
But it is also what I like to be called.
Yeah. I would...
What would the fuck? Why is this episode called The Woman King?
I have no idea. And also, wouldn't you call that a queen? Am I...
No, stupid. It's a woman king.
I mean,
that's
I guess
like what you say if you're trying to say the word queen, but you can't remember what that word is. It's like fucking woman king. It's like the woman king.
Like a woman king. It's like someone who's really bad at like Pictionary. Like somebody drew a crown and a body, and they're like, "It's a king." No, it's a woman king. That's not a thing.
I guess. Does that count?
That ain't a thing. Although I guess it's 2018, we're disestablishing the patriarchy. So sure, woman king.
Still don't know who the titular woman king is in this.
There was literally like 2 women in this episode,
and it's like
with like 90 men.
Prez, because she's barely in the episode.
Right. So it's either that old woman who we'll get to, which I guess is a new character. We got like 300 new characters, but none of them matter.
Yeah.
And or
D. D's nuts. You know D, she's the one who shoots herself.
Oh yeah. Or I was thinking of
baby.
Of his wife, Hilo's wife,
his wife, Athena.
Okay. Athena. I was thinking Athena.
So let's get into it. New characters. We got Dr. Mike Robert. Not Roberts. Dr. Mike Robert. Hello, I'm Dr. Mike Robert. Hello.
Was that actor? He was someone, right? Like, I feel like
you don't remember him
seen
from a little movie called X-Men 2?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, nice. And he's like what? He's the president or like a dickhead? He's an asshole, right?
He's not the president.
Who is he in
doctor.
X-Men 2?
What are you talking about? Oh, in X-Men 2.
X-Men 2.
Oh, yeah, he's like some politician. He turns into Goop. I remember he's in lots of stuff, this actor, and I will only think of him in X-Men 2.
I wish we could just talk about X-Men 2 the entire podcast, and I'm not joking.
It's our world. We could do whatever we want.
No,
I'm gonna look up this actor's name because he actually is like a working actor. He's in lots of stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of that guy.
Bruce Davison, of course.
Not Davidson. So his thing is like he has a name that's
he doesn't have
off.
Correct names.
Yeah.
He's the fucking woman king.
Yeah. He might be the woman king.
Yeah, so Bruce Davison, you know him from such hits. He is an Academy Award nominated actor.
Oh shit.
He is featured prominently. Oh, I guess he's in X-Men 1 as well. Senator Robert Kelly, of course.
Mm-hmm. Before he's turned into Goop.
Yeah, he got turned into Goop pretty good. Let's just recap that. So, Mystique. He's Mystique. Why does he get turned into Goop? I don't even remember.
I don't know, dog. I only said, like, Goop because you said Goop. I have no
Wait, you don't remember him turning into Goop?
That.
Remember someone tries to, like, shake his hand and it bursts into Goop?
Dog, are you making this up?
No! This is what happens in X-Men 2. Welcome to the X-Men 2 podcast.
Oh, no.
So,
he's in several episodes of General Hospital.
So, Goop Daddy plays a doctor in this, and...
He's in Titanic, too.
He's a big old racist doctor.
Oh, yeah.
He don't like people from the planet Sagittarian or Sagittarius or something.
Yeah, they're called Sagittarons, so I assume they're from
people of the Sagittaire?
Sagittaria?
That sounds wrong.
Yeah.
So we got Goop Daddy. He's a new character. We also got Mama.
Possible Woman King.
She's
the mother of a... So basically the plot of this episode is like a bunch of new people get onto... Or not get onto. They don't sneak on. They're brought onto Battlestar.
Yeah, there's like some big outbreak of some sort of disease that I'm not familiar with.
It's called Melarac.
Sure.
Which I assume is fake.
So that's a new character, and then I think that was it, right?
Yes.
Goop Doctor.
I got some shit list and leaderboard for you.
Please.
Leaderboard. Give me Hilo, who I thought did a good... I mean, this episode is all about
Agreed.
Hilo, and I thought he did a very good job, and he stuck up for the little guy, and his acting was pretty good. I thought it was good. Not the little guy, but like the oppressed peoples. And then Lee, because he's the only other non-racist in this entire episode. He's in
like 15 seconds of this episode.
Correct, but literally every single person, except for I guess President, because she's like not really. She's not about this part at all. But every person that is central to this plot of these people are sick says something negative about this race of people, except for Lee, who is like, "Hey, cool it." When Galen starts to kind of mouth off.
I mean, Starbuck doesn't say anything, does she?
No, I guess I just singled Lee out because he actually stands up for them. Like he leans in and he's like, "Yo, for real, fucking cool it."
But Lee's a little baby.
My shit list would be literally every other character because everyone was racist in this episode. It was weird. It was mad weird that everyone was racist the whole episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna mostly agree. I'm giving. Don't forget about the new character. That Hotso in the bar playing. Pyramid. We got some pyramid.
That can't be Pyramid, right?
No, because it's not. It's definitely not Pyramid.
Tom Lord was soaking in an ice tub for playing this game that's basically darts.
A professional sport. Basically, there's just this bar game that we see a lot that we think is Pyramid. It's just like it's like they took like a super shot but made it worse.
I mean, it looks like they took cornhole and they upended it so that
it's like skee ball cornhole.
Yeah, and they are using skee balls, but it's made of metal, so it's loud
horrible
as fuck. It's just banging. Imagine if you went to a bar, like regardless of what the game is. Imagine if you went to a bar and what was happening in the background was just like a constant somebody throwing a wooden ball against sheet metal. It would be very unpleasant.
And as this game is. But yeah, there's this, there's like a Hotso playing with Tub Lord. Leaderboard is Hilo for same reasons. I like, stories where it's like one guy believes something the whole time that no one believes, and then he turns out being right. I actually liked this episode.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it's like, they did a legal drama, and I was like, oh, brother, I hate legal dramas. The only thing I hate more than legal dramas are medical dramas. And that's what this episode was. It was a fucking medical drama, but I still liked it.
Yeah, it's weird to me that, like, the way that this show is structured is they keep referencing the fact that Gaius was, like, arrested, but not really. It shows up once, like, every other episode. And what we've gotten a lot of is, like, we got this, and we got, like, the coal mining episode, or not coal mining, but whatever that fucking refinery episode was with the little filth boy.
The filthy little boy.
Like, they should have made this 2 episodes. This could have been
entire
a little
season,
mini arc.
it seems like lots of self-contained bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, what I feel like maybe we got, maybe because we were watching a series-ending season.
Oh boy, I hope this isn't turn out to be just some sort of weird procedural space show. Don't love the idea of that.
God, how stupid
God, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it a lot.
Oh no, I hadn't considered that we had done such a dumb thing that it would even be dumber than before.
There's no way. Everyone talks about how this is like one of those classic binging shows. There's no fucking way that this is just some shitty procedural.
Oh boy. Oh, Beans.
What? No. Shit list is eye patch. Could not stand him in this episode. Anyone that like gives a speech after being punched in the face, you can fuck off.
Man.
He also makes an insane sound when he gets punched in the face.
Yes. Just to paint the scene, he and Hilo get into an argument. Hilo fucking like boom shaka rocks him.
Yeah.
Just
right in the face. Yeah.
Hilo's also big. Hilo's a big man.
Yeah, he looks like a golem. And he's like made of rock. He's a rock golem.
Punches the fuck out of Eye Patch, who's like half the size.
And then Eye Patch goes,
yeah, he turns into a ghost for like 10 seconds, and then he says at the end of his little speech, he says, "We're gonna finish this," and then he says, "Have a doctor look at that hand." But like, dog, you're bleeding, and you made a ghoulish little boy noise.
Yeah.
There's no way that you think you came out on top of this transaction.
No, it's insane. And at the end, his like big like heroic moment, he's like, the only thing I hate more than like, I don't know, racism or something is like being wrong.
Yep.
It's also interesting. I don't think I've caught on to the fact how much Eye Patch hates Cylons.
No, I
ironic.
got that because that's like I definitely got that. Which is what makes his character so nutso at the end.
I guess
that he was like.
Boy, that
banging a Cylon,
probably would have
been
a big old twist, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he also makes fun of, well, I guess he didn't know that Ellen's a Cylon.
Right.
Special shout out to Ghoulie Gaius in this episode.
Yep.
And the scene, she starts making out with Caprica, and then it cuts. I was like praying that this would happen finally, and it did. It like cuts to her making out with the air.
And President's like, I've seen her do this a couple times, which is so good.
But like, they don't know she's kissing. They're like, she's saying something, but she's just like kissing the air. It's so funny. She's clearly not saying anything.
Yeah, it's so.
If you were to like mime making out with the air, I would never be like, oh, what's that guy saying?
Yeah, what's that? What's that guy talking to?
What are the words he's saying? I wonder.
You do that thing where you turn your back to someone and you wrap your arms around your body, so it looks like you're making out, and that guy's like, "Whoa, who are you having a conversation with?"
That guy must be saying something interesting. So yeah, Hilo is leaderboard, and then you know who kind of like, I wouldn't say leaderboard, but kind of came out of the woodwork as a goddamn hero. Shitty ass doctor. Yeah,
I mean, he does suck for like 80% of the episode, but he does smash nuts at the end.
Doc Coddle.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was about that.
We also had as far as characters go, we had a vice president sighting who, guess what, forgot he existed.
Yeah, forgot he
forget that guy
such
was
an
around.
Annoying character.
Yeah, and it's great because he says some shit and honestly could not even give you a summary. Have no recollection.
No,
of what
I tuned out the minute I saw. Every time there's like a courtroom or like a rabbling senator scene, I tune out.
Yeah, and then he walks away and President's like, I've never seen him like that. And all I could think was, we've literally only ever seen him like this. Vis-a-vis his demeanor, he was acting like a prick and he was talking like a prick. And I was just like, yeah, no, that's him. Yeah. That's why I tuned it out.
Did you catch Gata smoking some stanky dank?
Ooh, it's been a while since we took the trip to a little stanky dank corner. Ooh.
God, this is the stupidest fucking podcast. I'm glad that nobody said that Mike Robert was shitlist, because I was gonna say I think we should make a rule, like the villain of the episode, like the bad guy, too obvious a choice for shitlist. Like it can't be shitlist. Like it has to be someone that's like annoying and bothering you.
I mean, granted, I gave shitlist to every single person other than 2 characters, so I did sort of put him on there.
Sure, but
yeah,
like it wasn't. Yeah, we didn't
saying.
Immediately leap to that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, actually. Unless they do some really... Because, like, we were putting John on the shit list for a while, but it wasn't because he was a villain. It's because he was a dope. The, like, main bad guy...
Oh, John! Where's John been?
Yeah, great question. But I think he goes on shit lists for reasons unrelated to him being a villain. Yeah, but he has the most
insane dialogue.
It's fleshy orbs.
Yeah, fleshy orbs. So, yeah, Goop Daddy, not the main shit list. Do you hear what I hear?
Ooh, like music.
It's that time again. Put on your belt. Put on your belt. Okay, is your belt on?
My belt is on. Go ahead.
Today's episode is brought to you by sushi.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
My favoriteest food in this whole world. It's probably the only food that I would spend exorbitant amounts of money on and not really be too upset about it.
Sure.
For my birthday last year, or I should say our birthday, in case the listeners didn't know we have the same birthday.
You fucking should.
Which sounds made up. Even though I think we can all agree it's my birthday. Like it always is.
Well, okay.
I went to this, like, one of the most expensive sushi places in LA, and I spent $200 on lunch for just myself, and I really wasn't worried about it.
Nice, good boy.
Like a nice, like legit omakase meal, motherfucker.
Yeah, we went to. And we can touch on like not fancy sushi because like there's good cheap sushi too, but we also went to fucking Morimoto.
Oh
in Napa
yeah, that was a good
and
time.
got ourselves a hell of a meal.
Yeah, that was big time. Special shout out to our piece of shit friend Rich Jeff, who lost his mind because one of the dishes included sea beans, and he would not stand for it.
Yeah, he demanded to know what a sea bean. He was also very drunk.
Yeah, and then he also when they brought the check, he told them to double it. He said it wasn't expensive enough.
He asked the server what fucking magic they were using to make it so good, and the server said, "I don't know, man."
God, he was a critter, and is to this day a critter.
I love sushi places. If you can find a good one, obviously you got to get it. You got to get it just right. But like a lot of sushi places do that thing where they're like, you come in and you pay $30, and it's all you can eat for 2 hours.
I can
it's like,
fuck with that.
Yeah. Okay, yes please, I'll put that in my pocket.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, special shout out, like, we had this place in San Francisco. It wasn't even that good, but is it still open, or didn't they like get shut down by the
Sushi Zen? Or are you talking about Kome?
Talking about Kome.
Oh
Did
boy,
they get shut down by the health department or something?
No, I drove by it recently. It was still popping.
Oh,
you know that place is always doing fucking crazy business.
Well, you would get there. It's like this all you could eat like sushi and Chinese restaurant, and we would get there, and the servers would be like. We would get there at like noon, and they'd be like, "Okay, but you have to be out by 6 p.m." Like, which is like a problem that I guess Kome had. He would just post up there all day. If you drove
by on like Sunday, there was a fucking line out the door, and the interior of that place was enormous. It looked like it sat like 600 people or something.
It was
crazy.
Gigantic, and also like decorated in a way that I could not fathom. It was like like a chandelier. It was like a fancy ballroom. It was like a banquet hall.
Where you could get like kind of gross crab legs
food,
and
not
some
great.
sushi that had been sitting out for a while.
But they did have a dessert that we loved called loaf. I mean, it wasn't called loaf. We called it loaf because we could not figure out what it was.
Yeah, some of the labels weren't exactly in English.
So shout out to Kome. But sushi's wonderful. I love it. I'll eat it. I could eat it every day for all meals and probably never get sick of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that. I also have this thing where I think that I could eat infinite sushi. Like, I don't think that sushi could make me full.
Oh, agreed. What's that place? It's in the Mission. It's like down the street, or it's in the not in the Mission. It's in like the Castro. It's down the street from the Mint. You know what I'm talking about? It's like
no.
In San Francisco. There's this place. It's like all you can eat sushi and like all you can drink beer.
Fuck yeah!
It's like $30.
Blessed
be the fruit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So thanks, sushi.
You like a piece of sushi, not so much a roll. I mean, you like rolls too, but you're a.
Yeah. I like it all.
Okay, I'm a roll. I would consider myself a roll man.
Oh, roll man, huh?
Yeah.
A roly poly man.
Okay, I guess we're done with this segment then.
Thanks, sushi. You keep doing your thing.
Keep doing what you're doing. We love you. And if you want to send us some of yourself, go ahead.
Yeah, send it on over. Send me a raven.
But not through the mail, I guess, because that would be gross.
Send a raven to me. Email me some sushi. Page me some sushi.
Fax me a little spicy tuna roll.
Fax me off a piece of that spicy tuna roll. Okay.
Okay. Go on.
This episode is about... Oh, we talked about it. There's like a... Excuse me?
Hold on, this is my desk phone. Hold on.
Are you kidding me right now?
Hold on. Hello? Yeah.
Are you doing a bit right now?
Oh, no. Are you kidding? Yeah. Hold on. Wilder.
What?
We got a fucking Wiki Peaks, baby.
Oh my god.
A hot, fresh one.
God damn it. I hate everything about this. Who is it?
Holy shit.
Who's
this
the one
one's
that
just
called?
fucking fresh off the wire. God, are you kidding me?
It just came in the command center. One of our interns.
Holy hell. You know I'm a professional. I don't like to interrupt the podcast for anything, but this is breaking fucking news,
we do have our interns working around the clock.
Looking for those hot Wiki Peaks, and we got one, baby.
Oh my god. All right. Go on.
This Wiki Peaks comes to you from the 1700s. It is a person. Her name is Mary Toft. Marytoft. Are you familiar with Mary Toft, Wilder?
I am not. Tell me about her.
Well, let me educate you, baby. She was an English woman from Godalming, Surrey? Unclear. Who in 1726 became the subject of considerable controversy when she tricked many doctors into believing that she had given birth to rabbits.
How did she trick doctors?
Many
fucking
doctors.
Doctors. I can't with this.
Yo, doctors in the 1700s are so stupid.
1700 is not long ago enough.
Okay, so in 1726, Toft became pregnant, but following her reported fascination with the sighting of a rabbit, she miscarried. Her claim to have given birth to various animal parts prompted the arrival of John Howard, a local surgeon, who investigated the matter. He delivered several pieces of animal flesh and duly notified other prominent physicians, which brought the case to the attention of Nathaniel St. Andre, surgeon of the royal household of King George.
Oh my god.
St. Andre concluded that Toft's case was genuine, but the king also sent surgeon Ceresus Allers, who remained skeptical. I wonder why old...
Like, skeptical? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see it again.
Yeah, like,
go ahead and
maybe that sounds possible, but I need some proof.
By then, quite famous, Toft was brought to London, where she was studied in detail, where under intense scrutiny and producing no more rabbits, she confessed to the hoax and was subsequently imprisoned. Which is the best. This is like great for so many reasons. Number one, they were like, you gave birth to a rabbit, do it again. Like, that is not, hey doctors, I get that you're dumb and that's what this is about. That ain't how birth works, baby.
Oh god. How?
But also, I love that they imprisoned her, because it's just like, all she did was lie and you punk ass suckers fell for it.
They got mad, so they threw her in jail. How did she trick them? She just said, just by saying it? Like,
the result, no, I'll get to some details. The resultant public mockery created panic within the medical profession and ruined the careers of several prominent surgeons.
Oh, God.
How did you lose your job? Oh, fuck. I thought she gave birth to rabbits. I don't know what to tell you.
Why'd you think that? She told me she did.
Initially, Howard, which was basically the midwife, the first surgeon, dismissed the notion that she had given birth to animal parts, which obviously, but the next day, despite his reservations, he went to see her, and Toft showed him more pieces of the previous night's exertions, but on examining Mary, he found nothing. When she went again into labor, appearing to give birth to several more animal parts.
Oh my!
Howard returned to continue his investigations, according to contemporary accounts of the 9th of November. Over the next few days, he delivered, quote, 3 legs of a cat and 1 leg of a rabbit.
To cat's legs.
The guts were as a cat's, and in them were 3 pieces of the backbone of an eel.
Okay, hold on. This is more than just like a goof. Like, this woman's insane.
Yeah.
Where'd she get the backbone of an eel?
It does take a little bit of a dark turn. By the middle of November, the British royal family was so interested in the story, they sent St. Andre and Samuel Molyneux, secretary to the Prince of Wales, to investigate. Apparently, they were not disappointed. Arriving on the 15th of November, they were taken by Howard to see Toft, who within hours delivered a rabbit's torso.
Okay, this is no good.
Okay, so let me get to the end here.
The fuck?
So basically, like, this doctor, the one doctor that doesn't believe her, is like, okay, well, guess what? You're a medical freak, so I believe you now, I guess, but we have to do a very, very painful surgery. And she was like, no, just kidding. Before making excuses, returning to London, taking specimens of the rabbit with him. Upon closer study, he reportedly found evidence of them having been cut with a man-made instrument and noted pieces of straw and grain in their droppings. So there was, like, rabbit poop in the carcasses that she had provided. Apparently, in her confession, she said that following her miscarriage and while her cervix permitted access, an accomplice had inserted into her womb the claws and body of a cat and the head of a rabbit. They had also invented a story in which Talk claimed that during pregnancy...
What did she hope to gain from this?
Well, apparently a shitload of attention and a dope-ass Wikipedia page. Ugh. And what I love, the last line here, and then I'll be done talking about this insane woman, is that the Saint Andre, the guy who was like the royal surgeon, like for fucking King George, the last line is, the timing of Toph's confession proved awkward for Saint Andre, who on the 3rd of December, her confession was on the 7th, on the 3rd of December had published his 40-page pamphlet, A Short Narrative of an Extraordinary Delivery of Rabbits. Ooh, God. Swing and a miss, baby.
Oh, boy, he was probably so proud of it. Oh, whew, that was a good one.
It was pretty good, right? So that's Mary Toft.
Oh, wow, good one. Very good. Nice job. Oh, gave birth to rabbits. That's a good prank. And just, a classic prank.
If you were wondering on the spelling of rabbits, because it's 1700s and they're British, it's R-A-B-B-E-T.
Oh, God. British people are so
extraordinary delivery of rabbits.
Rabbits for you. I've just given birth to a rabbit.
Oh, boy.
That's, like, 1700 does not seem... You should know by now ain't no rabbit birth happening.
I think for people who are like, I mean, I don't want to get political, but for people who are like, the Second Amendment is so important, this happened like 20 years before the Second Amendment was written. So like people was still thinking
people were so
we was giving birth
all the
to
time.
Cats.
God damn. Probably thought they needed guns to protect themselves from women to give birth to rabbits.
I love it. This doctor was doing a fucking autopsy and was like, hey, there's shit in this rabbit. What the fuck?
Oh, I love that guy wrote a 40-page like manifesto about it.
Yeah.
This is really going to put me on the map.
On which he staked his reputation.
Oh, boy.
Poor chum.
Wow. Good one.
This was very timely because this whole episode of Battlestar was about fucking doctors.
It was also about giving birth to rabbits.
Yeah. Well, that too. It was just kind of a subplot.
We found all the drugs everybody's taken.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Did we?
Yeah, there's like remember like how D and I think was it Starbuck also like got addicted to those.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're like sedatives, right? Is that what was?
I don't have any more information besides that, but we found them.
No, but it's something. I mean, every thread we can find is a good one.
Yeah, I think we're safe to say we know the whole show pretty well.
I would say so. Hey, I got a question.
Go on.
There's a part where Hilo is trying to get Mama to like talk about the shitty doctor, and she doesn't want to, and then later she knocks on his door late at night, and
are you gonna ask me if it was a flashback? Because I could not tell. Oh wait, no, at night. Yes, I remember that part.
No, it definitely wasn't a flashback.
No, there was one part that I couldn't tell if it was a flashback, but it's not that part.
What I'm more concerned about is this woman knocks on his door and is like, hey, he gave your friend medicine, you should go check it out because he's trying to kill your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And my thought was, how's she know where he lives? How'd this woman find Hilo's door? It don't have his name on it, for sure.
Maybe she followed him.
No, he's asleep.
Maybe she followed him and then just hours waited. Earlier. She's been waiting outside.
Why?
You know.
Okay, I suppose.
Here's what happened. She sniffed him.
Mm-hmm.
Sniffed him right out. Okay. Got down like a bloodhound, sniffing
like a bloodhound.
Just walking through the corridors, sniffing.
Sure.
Sniffing away.
Sure.
Haven't you ever found somebody like that?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe she got a little tin can and a string, and the other end goes into Hilo's bedroom, and she's like, "I'm coming."
Yeah,
those are three perfectly good explanations for that.
I do want to point out the tin can thing actually does not make any sense.
How
Both
so?
just in logic form, but also in...
How so?
Well, even if we're going with the fiction that somehow that would work and she had done that, she would still have to know where he lived in order to plant that tin can, just so we are clear on my sort of question and your bullshit answer.
Right. So how about this? Here's what happens. She asks him where he lives, and he tells her.
I just don't know if that happened.
And then she plants the tin can in there after he tells her, and then she calls him up on the tin can.
Yeah.
And she says, "Here I come. Pretend that you don't know I'm coming." Doesn't that make the most sense?
So the end of this episode, I'm gonna push past that thing you said. The end of this episode is basically the doctor gets found out that he's poisoning people because he's so racist.
And we never see him again.
He's dead, I assume. Hilo probably beat the shit out of him like he was about to do to Eye Patch.
Yeah, punched him right to Goop, probably.
This guy's whole career is he turns into Goop at the end of everything.
It's like how Sean Bean always dies in something. This guy always gets turned into Goop.
He just becomes
typecast again as the guy who gets turned into Goop.
Oh, great. It's another Goop role. I gotta take it. I got mouths to feed.
Look, no one else is picking up these Goop parts.
Yeah, I need this job.
Hollywood's Goop man.
Yeah, that's gonna be my 40-page pamphlet that I put out.
The curious case of the Goop man.
I think that's it. I have another question actually before we wrap up because we're getting a little long here.
Yeah.
Did you get the sense that like these people that everyone was really racist against? And I know we talked about this last episode, so I even feel bad bringing it up. But did you think that it was supposed to be like Hasidic Jews, kind of? Did I read that in a way? Did I not?
I have no idea. Like, honestly, what I thought is even stupider.
Okay.
So he doesn't, like, I didn't really understand what was going on for most of the episode until he says he's being racist. Like, I didn't understand what Hilo had against him. I was just not getting it. Mm-hmm. And then once he said they're being racist and he had kidnapped Dee, I thought he was killing black people.
Okay.
So I thought it was like a very literal translation.
Boy, so are you
of
just
racist.
you're either pretty dumb or you just weren't paying attention almost at all.
Yeah, it's a good combination of the two.
Okay, nice, cool.
Yeah, so to answer your question, I don't fucking know.
Okay, great. Well, all is well at the end of the episode because he's taken away. The doctor and Eye Patch are both like, yeah, we were wrong, sorry. And then Adama in his office is like, I owe you an apology, and then doesn't apologize. You ever notice how people say, I owe you an apology, and that is their apology?
And they don't do it? Yeah.
That's kind of buck wild a little bit for me, but I guess that's...
Well, but then he goes, that's not necessary, sir, and he goes, all the same.
Yeah, but still does not apologize, just to keep it clear.
Yeah.
Great. Well,
Dama's kind of a dickhead all the time.
He is. I think everyone on the show is a little bit of a boner.
Not Fagursky.
Okay.
Best character in television history.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yep. Yeah, I was waiting for that. That's what I wanted.
Oh, thank you to Adam Faye for the art. Thank you to T-Bone Jones for the music. And if you want to follow us on the internet, you can go to Twitter, BackwardsSG. Instagram, we're not Jesse and Wilder's Guide to Life anymore. We are now just Backwards Star Galactica.
Yeah.
You can find us on Twitter for some incredible content.
It has been blowing up. For real, people say to follow their shit, but like we put pictures of the gross food I eat, and there's dumb little memes, and there's like...
It's popping off, yo.
Pictures of our flirty little boy texts.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to follow it now that you told them what it is, but...
Shit.
Check it out, and we'll give you Mike's phone number next time.
Yeah, we got to do that next time. Sorry, guys. Love you.
Love you.